Hello guys, we are continuing with the challenge. Today's word is anticipation. Should I repeat myself? We, as human beings, really like to anticipate things, basically waiting for things to happen. And most importantly, we like when things happen just as we anticipated or just as we expected. And then we also like to add something on top of that, like saying, I told you, or I knew it. Obviously, it makes us feel better when you knew what was gonna happen. Like, oh my god, I'm so smart, I'm so good, I predicted the future. Or from the other hand, when you anticipate something really bad, when your expectations are so low that something normal happens and you perceive this as something really good, or you just feel happy about that. And the thing with anticipation is really about these two situations, when in one case anticipating something makes you feel better about yourself. The other case, you realize how dumb you are, or how it's not dumb but more like guilty or naive, since your expectations literally make you feel worse when in fact you had no actual reason for that. And the other day I heard this example. It's like when you have a big bag with a lot of things and you start carrying it on one of your shoulders, yeah? And you walk by 1 minute, 5 minutes, half an hour, suddenly you've been carrying this heavy bag for 1 hour, 2 hours, and your shoulder, it starts aching, you start feeling pain. And what do? You change your shoulder, you take the bag out, you put it on the other shoulder. And what do you think in this moment? You feel, oh, so good. My shoulder, the pain has stopped. I feel so good right now. When in fact, you're still carrying the same bag. You just changed the shoulder, and this relief of taking off the weight from your shoulders makes you happy when you were the one to put the weight on yourself. That's how anticipation works. This is the heavy bag we put on ourselves every day. Every time we look in the mirror, we go outside, we interact with others. This thought in the back of our mind, what do they think about me? What will they think about me? What do I need to say? Instead of listening, we're thinking, what do I say next? We're not listening, we're just waiting for our turn. What else? We start making the test, we anticipate our results or our failures. This is the weight we put on ourselves. It's deeply connected with the idea of identity, like who I am, or our ego. I think that starts with I am ta 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 ta, I am good, I am bad, I will succeed, I am smart, I am high, I am short, I am a student, I am a doctor. All of this is our ego. And when your ego starts creating associations that could be grouped together in one big category, it is something, I think it is called an identity. That's how I understand what identity is. And basically, identity is your way of thinking which shapes your actions. I'm a student, so I need to study, I need to go to school, I need to read books, I need to do homework, and so on. This is identity. I'm a loser. I do not get girlfriends, I do not win anything, I have to suffer, I cannot succeed in anything. Again, this is identity. I'm a businessman. I have to make corporations, I have to hire people, I have to make money for myself, I have to be financially accurate and well educated. Again, this is identity. And I know I like to say this a lot, but there is nothing bad in having an anticipation of yourself, but in the same way, there is nothing good in that. It all depends on you and your context. This is just a tool. Just like a hammer, it can kill you, but it can also help you build a really strong and firm house. And by that I mean, you decide how to use this tool of anticipation. You can start doing something and anticipate your good results, your success, how good you will do in something. And this will motivate you to go further. This will help you to keep the way you have chosen. On the other hand, if you anticipate failure, you will do worse, you will not even try. You will pretty much subconsciously try to fail. So that's why it depends. That is my answer. And in one of the videos I said how we like to have expectations, we like to meet others' expectations, and we like to burden ourselves with stuff like that. For example, even investing. Whenever you invest in something, you anticipate a certain outcome. If the outcome happens, you are good, you're happy, you are pleased. If the outcome does not happen, you feel terrible. And in fact, you don't even need to anticipate anything. Just do something. The result is not as important as the process. The man who likes walking will reach way farther. He will come to a way better place than the man who likes the destination itself. Because at one point he will get tired of walking, he would just refuse or deny the value of the destination. He will abandon and reject his initial desire. You know, after all, I wanted to go to the park by walking, but maybe the park isn't as good. I could just stay home today. Yeah, you know what? Going to the park is a waste of time. Who even needs this? It's nature. Bro, this is so anchoring. And thinking like this, you literally devalue what you initially wanted, and then you can do the opposite. You do not want this, but you can start thinking it is good for you and you can start taking it. But imagine the man who just likes to walk. Well, I don't care the park, I just want to walk. Maybe I will not even stop there. Let's just walk. And then, let's say he actually gets into the park. Oh my god, it looks so good. I feel so refreshed. I like it. Maybe one time I should come here again. Let's keep walking. Let's find something better. Now, what is one of the reasons why the process should matter more than the actual result? I'm not saying results aren't important or you shouldn't aim and strive for any results, but it shouldn't be your highest goal. It should be just a tool that helps you maintain the interest in the activity itself. And then there is no place for anticipation. Man, I literally just like to walk. What anticipation? Like, I'm anticipate how I'll make the first step. I'm anticipate what? How am I gonna get home after I finished what I like doing? No, I will just enjoy. Whenever you go out with friends, whenever you drink, you play something you like playing. Yeah, if it's a non game, something competitive, you want to win. But you play this game because you like the game itself. And then doesn't matter the result, I play because I like to play. The same logic applies to almost everything. And then why burden yourself with this rock called anticipation? What others anticipate from you? Well, they have these expectations because they have seen you. Just because you acted like you acted or you were yourself, they got this image of who you are and what to expect from you. So you literally don't have to change in order to fit their expectations. Just be yourself. They expect you to be yourself. And by doing so, you will fulfill all the expectations without even trying. That is really helpful and hopeful. It can give you some hope that you don't need to change to make others happy. You don't even need to try to make others happy. Just gather people around you who like you the way you are, and then you don't have to worry about what they think about you. They think about you as who you are. And you should do the same. A minute ago we were talking about ego and identity. Well, imagine you don't have anticipations. I need to do homework. Why? Because I'm a student. Now imagine you don't have the identity of a student. You don't need to worry about homework. Or I do the homework because I like it. It feels way easier, way more relaxing. I help people with their health problems, not because I'm a doctor, but because I like improving others' health. I became a doctor for that, sure, but this is not who I am. First of all, I'm a human being, and only after that, I'm a student, a husband, a doctor, policeman, shopkeeper, and so on. That is pretty much the idea I wanted to give you. And I don't know what else should I add here. One more thing is the motivation. Whenever we expect something to happen to motivate us, we wait for motivation in order to do something. We wait for the perfect moment, which is really weird if you think about it. You need the motivation to do something, but why do you want to do something? I mean, the question itself says that you want to do something. So why would you motivate yourself to do something you already want to do? And just waiting for the right day, right moment to get the motivation is like walking with a compass And every day the compass shows a different direction, and you wake up every day hoping today the compass will show the right direction. You hope that your will, your desire, and your motivation will point you to the right activity. Otherwise, you'll be motivated to do something else, which is not what you wanted or what is beneficial for you. And that is one reason why expectations that are linked with the motivation, they're very short term. Like, what happens after you run out of motivation? You stop doing the thing because you started it solely on the base of your motivation. As soon as it disappears, your desire to do something also disappears. So stay strong. Don't necessarily stay motivated, but stay happy and love yourself, love what you're doing, and don't expect much from you. Eventually you will achieve what you wanted. So just continue. I will be here. I'll keep working on myself just as you do, and we can keep an accountability on each other. Good luck and see you next time.